Alright, so last time you guys tried to take on Gorwalk and his camp of orcs, and it was not a fun time. Setsuvu and Thyra went down, with Thyra eventually dying. You guys eventually made it back and just completely collapsed as you came back to Ekron. You did, however, give Thyra to the Temple of Zeus, so her body is currently there. And you were told that it would cost about 1,000 gold to revive her if that is the path that you wanted to choose, and there would probably also need to be a quest, which you would need to talk to them to get some of the materials for this revival ritual. With that night, as you are all resting somewhat, Nary,
Yes.
as you fell asleep, as you collapsed, you started to see your master walking up to you as you collapsed and fell asleep.
Okay, but so am I conscious or unconscious right now?
This is like as you're like falling asleep, like in the movies when the person like shuts their eyes and they just see like someone walking towards them,
hmm
as they're like extremely tired from like all the exhaustion and they're just like falling asleep.
So I don't really get the chance or opportunity to interact with them. Okay.
But you find yourself moments later in an open field, and behind you is the village in which you grew up.
Okay. Interesting.
Standing in front of you is your master.
Okay.
You stand in front of him for a moment as you see everyone in your village, walking around doing their daily jobs, talking with one another. Your master just silently stares at you.
I mean, I'd probably go up to him.
As you start walking up to him, he tells you, "Run, Nary. Protect the prodigy. Run." And he
Oh,
gives
jeez.
you a big shove as suddenly around your village, these large, almost like dark purplish crystal spikes start erupting all throughout the village, destroying all the huts, destroying all the homes. They're going through the chests of anyone walking around.
Jesus.
You see behind your master are anyone that you've ever associated with: Balmrind, Arch, Setsulu, Thyra, even uh, Shion. Everyone you've ever associated with is behind your master. One by one, the shards, these large crystal spikes, uh, poking through all these allies that you've ever had. One goes through your master. One goes through Zakun, who's standing beside you, and one eventually goes straight through you. As suddenly, a little light comes down, and on top of your spike, you see this large pinkish creature appear on top of your spike and tap your head. Can you please make a wisdom save for me?
I can. That's pretty good.
Okay. You will only be taking, in that case, 2 psychic damage.
Okay.
Youchie.
As you proceed to wake up from your dream.
So, damn, I wake up with damage? Okay.
Yeah, I know, I'm terrible. But you're now the only one awake at the campsite.
Okay.
And where would you say you're resting at this campsite?
I mean, We're probably not over on the right. We're
Yeah,
probably like we
so
have like something set up. I don't know, like probably over here,
okay,
by where, like where all these supplies are.
okay, sure,
I don't know. Maybe Zakun and I made a little cove, like
sure.
hideout, like on that end. I don't know.
Mhm. As you wake up, you see away from everyone from the rest of your party, but somewhat closer to you, standing there waiting, just looking at their knives, is the tapir being you had once seen before a while back.
Was this the one in the dream
Mm-hmm.
dimension?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Seeing, you're panicked, you have like that panicked wake up. He says, "Oh, good. You're awake finally."
Uh, sorry, I've it's been a lot recently. What's going on?
Well, I just watched something very interesting, personally speaking, but I'm here to make a deal.
A deal?
Yes.
Uh, okay.
He, like, puts away his knives at this moment. Uh, you see, I know what you're after. I could help you if you'd like.
Crazy because I don't even know what we're after, really.
Sorry, what was that? Did you cut out?
I know what you're after. I could
Yeah.
help you if you'd like.
Um, can I kind of get a read on this guy? Like this whole like him like showing up after this dream.
What are you trying to like figure out? Like,
I'm, I mean, can I tell like is he what his intentions are? Or,
yeah, go
like,
ahead, make an insight check. Okay. So yeah, I mean, he's very relaxed, so he's not hiding anything currently. You have no
okay,
reason to think that he's necessarily lying or anything like that. So
okay,
what he's saying is the truth.
yeah.
He's
He
very
wants to
relaxed, he's very calm, but
make a
yeah.
deal.
But you know from your previous experience, like you don't really know anything about this
Yeah,
person.
I literally know nothing. So, and plus I just had the dream where my master was telling me to run, which, you know,
Usually
usually,
not
yeah.
good, probably.
I guess what did you have in mind?
Well, I'm searching for a certain item. I myself cannot acquire it, but I think you and your little merry band, he like points to everyone who's asleep.
Two people.
Minus the little incident you recently had. But I think you can most likely get the item I'm looking for. I'm not saying you need to do it right this moment, but if it's something on your agenda, I can help you out eventually.
What sort of item are you looking for, and why wouldn't you be able to get it?
He grabs like a stick that's on the cove and he starts to draw in the sand what appears to be a pendant with three stones on it. And on each stone seems to be an intricately carved rune.
Okay.
I'm looking for this. I'm sure in due time you'll run into the ones that control it, and I will need you to acquire it.
Okay, can I it's like three runes, you said?
Yeah, so there's like three rocks, and each of the rocks has a rune on it.
Okay. Do I recognize these at all? Like,
Um,
yeah,
Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Arcana? Okay.
Although you have like a little bit of experience with runes potentially through like spells and whatever you may have encountered through your journeys, these in particular, you haven't.
Okay. I, I guess what are these objects?
Well, that's not really that important, is it?
I mean, I suppose
No.
not. Um,
But if you can acquire this item, I'll know. And at that time, I'll come and get it from you, and I will give you the information that you seek about your dear old master and where to find him.
okay, I guess I can keep a lookout for them.
Oh, good. Now, in a minute, your friend may also have an interesting time, so I'm going to stay for a second and watch that. As you just see his head turns onto Setsuwu.
Hmm.
Uh-oh.
Setsuwu,
That doesn't sound
as for
good.
you,
Yep.
once again, you find yourself in that chamber that you consistently find yourself in when you have dreams.
A weird one.
That weird one, yeah. And as you begin
Yeah.
to walk down the chamber, you begin to see your various party members all chained up, similar to how you saw Zakun previously. But now you have Neri, Zakun, Arch, and even Thyra there. Though Thyra, unlike the others, is dead,
Right.
even in
Interesting.
this dream. And as you look throughout this chamber, there's a giant gaping hole underneath all of them. And as you peer down this hole, a giant swarm of bats comes up and just flies out of the hole and out of this chamber, causing you to wake up.
Where do they fly in the chamber? Like up or
Yeah, so it's like
behind
a
me?
giant hole, so they'd fly up and then like behind you, out of
Through the roof.
out of like the hallway that you just walked from.
Down the hallway I walked from.
Yeah,
Okay. Alright, then I wake up and now I have telekinetic powers for some reason.
yeah.
Holy
But
shit.
as you wake up, Neri, you just hear a little poof as the person you were talking to is gone at the
Oh,
moment
so that
this.
was a second dream? Okay.
No, you were still awake that whole time.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a dream within a dream.
But written in the sand next to you, where the drawing was, the drawing is no longer there. It says, "Don't tell anyone."
Okay.
So with that, you two are now awake in the morning. What will you be doing?
That's a good question. I don't
Hey,
know.
Arch, what do you want to do?
Yeah, what do you want to do, Arch? You've been here sitting in this hole for like 30 years. You got any desires out of this hole?
I'm just building.
What's he building in there?
He's gonna become an NPC and just literally just spend his time building a boat.
Yes.
Um, that's a good question. I mean, I guess yeah. We failed the contract. I don't know if it's worth us going back and trying to finish it. Probably not.
I mean, they're probably like real weak now. We could just go back and fuck them up, you know? Like, we killed like 30 cunts there, so.
Now, to be clear, that was like 3 days ago in game time.
Yep.
So they would have
I'm
had.
sure they didn't regenerate all of their
I'm
cunts in
sure
30
that they
days.
could have long rested.
Well, I'm also sure they would have moved somewhere else.
Yeah, but I feel like you guys aren't focusing enough on the fact that we got chipped down by all the other cunts. The boss cunts killed us. And now there's no other cunts.
I mean, it was more like the final party that killed fucked us up, not like the 30 other weak dudes.
Well, I didn't have any resources at the end. Maybe I did and I missed all of them. Well, I think I missed all of them, actually.
Yeah, I think we just missed a fuck ton of stuff.
Right. Well, that's not good. Fuck that shit. Let's do something else, I reckon. Thoughts?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Hmm. Adventurers Hall or Adventurers Guild?
Yeah, yep.
Okay.
What are we gonna do about Thyra? She's dead. Thoughts?
Um. So if I remember last time, we turned her into like the temple of
Yeah, so she's
Zeus.
currently
Oh,
the
she's
Temple of Zeus. That's where her body is.
she's here on the map. My
Yeah,
map.
that's just because, old maps, I just don't go in and delete stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, you could probably check in and see if they're going to be holding a funeral soon, but I feel like we should, or at least, I feel like I should attend. I don't know, but if you would like to go as well.
I think that the ancient rituals probably have to be observed, so I'll tag along. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
So, yeah,
no, go ahead, go ahead.
probably stop by. Yeah, I guess I don't know on the map if one's kind of on the way to the other.
Yeah, so the Temple of Zeus is like in the middle of the like park. So you would need to go through the park anyways. So yeah, you could
Okay,
definitely
so
step through.
yeah, probably stop by the temple first,
Okay.
see what the plans for the ceremony would be, and then Adventurers Guild, remove them from the party.
Okay.
Sad as that sounds.
You guys go ahead and make your way to the church. You can see various people, walking the streets. It is daytime after all.
I can see a big black square is
That's
all I
all you
can
guys
see.
need to see. I don't know why you would ever need more in life, personally speaking. Um,
Yeah, there's a giant fuck around to get maps.
Here you go, and here you go. So you guys make your way towards the church. You step on in. You see, a few more people in the church than you have before. You see people, sitting on the benches, holding their hands, praying, doing whatever. But up front, you can see there's like a clergyman, not
The
necessarily
guy we
reciting, but like there's someone just up there in case someone like you need someone to talk to.
This is the same dude we talked to when we were there last time, or is this a different dude?
Sure, we can say it's the same person.
Sure. Yeah, he didn't give him a name or anything last time, so
No, we were kind of just
I'd
speeding
probably
through
just
at the end.
yeah, I'd probably just ask, what's the plans for the funeral rites for Zyra?
Well, seeing as the body was delivered yesterday, uh, night, we will be going through everything during the day today to prepare the body. Um, have you decided on your course of action if this adventure is to be properly buried or if you'll be undertaking the revival quest?
Um,
As depending on
yeah,
what you do, we need to know what actions to take with the body.
we'll I think we'll pay for a proper burial, but
Okay.
I don't think we were in a position to revivify him.
Okay.
Uh,
In that case, we can also take away the items in case you need those. The burial will be tonight. Um,
Gotcha.
Now, and like the person like goes up to your ears at this point, um, just as a heads up, and like starts whispering in your ears. Um, it is recommended that if you have a chance to go to one of the bathhouses and take a little bath, as you do both have a somewhat of a stink from all your adventuring, I would assume.
I don't smell anything. You smell anything, Cecilia?
no,
I mean, I'll take a bath just because I think Zakun wants to, but not because you told me.
I think these priests have a deal with the bathhouse.
Um, okay. With that,
I'm
um,
sure we probably stink like shit though. Not gonna lie.
mm,
Yeah,
and after the burial, um, after the proper ritual, we will have all the items of the adventure on the side for you to collect if if you need. or if some of them are to be buried with them, that is also an
I feel
option.
like we would have taken them off her before we gave her to the
And I don't
temple.
know what you took, what you didn't. Yeah, maybe some are there, some aren't. Who knows?
Well, let me look at my sheet really quick, and I'll see if I am like super pragmatic or anything. Yeah, I am suspicious of strangers and expect the worst of them, so I feel like they'd probably steal her shit. So definitely 100% without a doubt the gold and any powerful magic items, they would not be with her in any way, shape, or form. Because I think the priests would. I also fucking hate the temple because they fucked my. They got mad at me in my like home city.
Like this temple? Well, I mean, this
No,
temple or just any temple?
just temples, bro. Fuck
Okay.
the fuck organized religion, bro. I'm out on my own.
Hmm.
I like grew up in a cult. I saw the error of my ways. Shout outs to my god still, but the way they were worshipping was whack.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I before we handed her in, I would have taken all of her shit. But if you're going to rule that I should have done that before, that's fine too.
Okay, oh, that's fine. Um,
Or if you rule that, I go up to her now and I take it all off her now while we're in the temple.
yeah,
Either or, don't mind.
yeah, fully up to you guys what to do. Okay,
Yeah. Well, I take her shit off her at some stage then.
okay. With that, anything else you guys want to do here, or are you schmoovin'?
I think we're good here.
Okay, where are we schmoovin' off to?
Adventurers Guild.
Ventures Guild.
Can I check her body for like manacle marks
So right
around
now the
her
body
wrists
isn't like up
and
front because obviously like people
oh,
are coming in
okay.
during the day. They have it in like a separate room, but
Oh, okay. All
kind of
good.
like a real um, ceremony. Like you could check it, like if you're there slightly beforehand, you could go ahead and like have some private time.
Good.
So you
I guess
guys,
we go to the guild and yeah, get her off the list.
okay? So you guys make your way to the guild hall.
Yup.
It's fairly busy per usual. We got that big city guild hall going on here. Up at the front is everybody's lovable Dustin.
Love. Yeah, probably go up to him.
I won't.
Yeah, you wouldn't. I would. You fucking hate that guy.
I do have a 60-foot, I think, potentially invisible mage hand now, so I could do some mischief.
Oh boy. But you don't have silent casting, do you?
No, but I'll just go over in the corner and cast it.
Okay.
Not like I gotta scream it. I don't know if it is actually invisible or not. I need to check the telekinetic bit.
All right, so as you go up to Dustin Nary, how can I help you today?
Um, Hi, we'd like to do a couple things.
Okay,
One, we'd like to reject that quest we took the other day for
which quest did you take?
the Gorlock
Oh,
quest.
I think there's some confusion. With bounties, it's just a whoever gets them first gets the reward. You don't take them like a normal quest.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, then I guess we'd like to make an edit to our party.
Okay, and what is said edit?
We would like to remove Thyra from the our party.
And what is the party's name? Just as a reminder, if you have your guild card, I can look through
The
that
I
quickly.
believe the party formerly known as the Milkmaids.
Ah, yes. Oh, you're the one with that snake.
Fucking racist cunt, bro. I go stomp him out in an alley.
Well, anyways, he starts going through the paperwork. All right, here it is. And seeing as you mentioned Gorlock, I'm going to assume you all attempted at that and it did not end well, correct?
What was that one more time?
Assuming that you meant, seeing as you mentioned Gorlak, assuming you attempted that and it did not end well?
It did not, no.
All right. You see him like mark it off, and like he like waves his hand at one of the other employees, whispers towards them, and you see they go back to fix some paperwork. Is
That
there
that reward's getting a bit bigger now,
anything
but
else that we
uh
can help with?
no, I mean we're gonna take a look at that bounty board again and see if there's anything available. But
Okay. So yeah, on the bounty board, it hasn't really changed too much. So you still see there's the eye slasher all the way at the top. You have the three witches, the Witch of the North, Witch of the Wilds, and Witch of the, I believe, Embers is the name. Let me double check.
okay.
Um, uh, yes. Yeah. And like underneath it, there's a couple others that are listed. I think they're in your quest. Look, question mark. I think it was King of Vorik and of course Gorlak are the main ones that are prompted up on the board currently.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'd probably go with Cecily's. Like, at some point, are we gonna try to find someone to replace Clara? Our party's getting a little small.
Um, I mean, Arch is still around. That's three people. I mean, he
Yeah,
like seems like weirdly obsessed with building this boat though.
he does. Yes.
Um, so I mean, yeah, it's probably a good idea, but it really depends on like what you're wanting to do.
True. I mean, do any of these quests pique your interest? Yeah, I guess, yeah. What was the rewards kind of associated with them? I'm always
So
looking for the big.
so
Yeah.
for pretty much all of them, it's gold, potentially items, depending on what it is. Um, with the like super high up ones, it's really difficult. Like when it comes to the price, it just says to be determined, but it will be high, kind of, because they're not sure because no one's really ever been able to do much damage to them before, or like there's not enough information about them really.
Gotcha.
So it's really
So,
difficult to try and like put a price to the head.
uh, so I'd say, yeah, right now with our current party strength, I would probably, especially if the ass whooping we just got handed to us, probably not looking at those ones.
I mean, there's one that's in the city, right? The fucking eye dude.
Yeah, we could probably look at that one.
Yeah, we can definitely investigate and see if it's like sort of our level with fewer people.
Hmm.
So what's the lowdown on that? This cunt's been getting their eyes slashed up in the city. I feel like we got some more information previously, but I don't remember.
Yeah,
Maybe
so
like a
pretty much
history
what you
check
were
to find that
told
out.
a bit ago. I believe what you were told by um let me find it. Sorry, I'm trying to find this. So what Golic was saying was uh like Arch did some stupid stuff and was on the bounty board, but then also like you had heard from
But
various
we couldn't see him on the bounty
yeah.
board though. He wasn't
And then
there.
I think it
So
was
this cunt
Golic
was
that was
lying.
mentioning that like uh someone was also imitating him for a time being, which increased the bounty. But I want to say I think you guys talked to whoever was working at the guild, and they talked about how like someone had I don't remember if it was Golic who said it. Blah 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 blah. No, I don't see. Okay, I don't have that. But pretty much it's just like this dude who was like slicing eyes, and he had sliced like one of the council members' eyes
Gotcha.
at the very least. Yeah.
Dude, what if we turned in Arsh for the bounty? That'd be hilarious.
That would be hilarious. He hasn't been fucking doing much for us lately, so we could.
Uh, okay, yeah. I think we'll probably start looking around for the eye slasher.
Okay. So what are your plans for that?
I mean, are there like any details, like leads or anything, or is it literally just
Um, yeah, there's not really anything on the board, so if you'd probably need to like talk to various people in the city, see what like people know to get information.
okay? Um, I guess yeah. Would we start with? I'm talking to Cecily now. Would we like? Do you want to start like going to the victims, seeing kind of what their experience was, and going from there, or how do you think we should start this?
Yeah, I mean, that seems like a logical course of action to me. So what, we just go around and we ask, hey, do you know anyone who's been eye slashed? Then we go,
I mean, they had mentioned that the council, one of the council members was.
yeah,
Do you
but
think we could get a?
we talk to them.
I mean, if we're working on this bounty, I feel like they would at least let us like talk to us.
They're like the executive government of this place. They're probably busy. We can try. I'm happy to try.
I don't know. If I was, if my eyes got slashed, I'd want to get revenge on whoever did it.
True, actually. It's a good call. All right, yeah, fuck it. Let's go see if we can have a chat to this fucking council
Blind
dude.
fool.
Which council member was it?
Um, it does not say anywhere, so you would need to like talk to people to figure out.
The only ones that I remember is Nezrund Storm Cleanser and Eccleton Zalith. They're the ones I wrote down.
Funny.
And Zalith is like the Bard Charisma one, and Nezrund Storm Cleanser is like the big boss.
Interesting. Okay.
You didn't say that was right. You just said it was interesting. I mean, can we talk to the guy behind the counter, see if he
You
knows?
want to talk to Dustin?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Yo, this eye slasher case.
At the
You know who the
word
victims were?
at the word eye slash, you just kind of hear like everyone in the guild just stop for a second, look, and then look
It's just
away.
some cunt who's slashing eyes. Who fucking cares, bro? Go back to your business. I say this out loud.
Well, that was strange. But
Yes,
yeah,
well, that bounty is a kind of a big talk in the city. Many things have happened since that incident.
Like
okay.
what?
Yeah.
So, what about it? You have questions or?
Yeah, like I guess he was starting out like who are the victims? Like is there someone we could talk to?
Well, the first victim was Lord Eccleton Zalith. Supposedly, just one night, the slasher came into Zalith's room and just cut his eye and fled. That was the first known marking. But after that, it was a while until we had heard anything about other victims. Um, there were a few, but I know many of them felt unsafe in the city and had left. Then there were a few that had been killed as well, but had their, eyes slashed as like a marking almost as a calling card.
Hmm.
But no one, I'm trying to think, other than Zalith, there hasn't been many that have stayed here and are still alive.
Do you
Those people
know
that
the
did
ones that are
go and
dead?
talk
Do you
to.
know where the have they been buried or are they
Yes,
being
yes.
held in the morgue?
All of them
Okay.
are buried in various locations, yes.
Not one convenient place to go to all of them. Okay.
Well, depending on their beliefs, they go to where they wanted or where they needed.
Sure. I guess we talked to what was his name again?
Lord Eccleton
Eccleton's
Zalith.
Zalith.
Son Zaleth. Yeah, I think we go talk to him, see if we can get an audience.
So currently, well, if you'd like, you're able to get a very personal talk with him. I'm sure. He's at the bathhouse, but afterwards, it's a little bit more tricky to pin him down.
Alright, well,
He's
Gotcha.
going to be
let's go to this
at his home.
bathhouse. Some shit's gotta happen at this fucking bathhouse, or else I'll fucking commit a terrorist bombing in the city.
To the bathhouse.
All right.
Huzzah! To the bathhouse.
Um, I'm you're new, so I'm guessing you don't know where the bathhouse is.
No, we don't.
So he like opens up a map of the city and just points like here, in the open area, so like in the giant center, all the
Mhm.
way near like the bottom of it, kind of almost near where the ocean is.
Okay.
All right, well, good luck if that's the rope that you're chasing.
We are. To the bathhouse.
To the bathhouse.
With that,
No, 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 no. Cutscene. We're at the bathhouse now.
you guys don't need to see.
Anything?
No, why would you ever need to see anything? Like, let's be real here. And you. So as you enter, you see this like large, Greek-styled building. Definitely very fancy schmancy.
Mm-hmm.
As you enter, you see nice-looking rugs. It's like all marble inside. And you
Looks like a
see,
fucking pokey center, bro.
and
Done.
behind you see this like large counter, and you see this nice elven woman behind the counter. How may I help you two today?
Bath.
Yes.
Okay. Um, that will be, and she looks for the two of you. That will be 10 gold each. And she like
Damn, dude.
pulls down and grabs some keys.
Okay, I guess cost of doing business. Is it one main bathhouse or are there like?
So you will all step to your left.
Okay.
And she like hands you both keys and two little woven baskets for your clothes and or any personal items that you may have.
Gotcha.
Also gotcha.
Hmm.
So 10 gold. Okay, I got that. Yeah, we do all that.
Yeah, I pay the gold and then I'll go to the bath.
Yeah, they let like Zakun in here.
Um,
Good question.
is your pet also in need of a bath?
Yes,
Give him a sniff and find out.
he
Okay,
really likes baths.
I see. In that case, there is a. Normally, we don't let them in the back, but in the changing room, there's like little smaller baths for pets, if that works.
Okay, we
Just as
can.
not all customers are accustomed to pets.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, you guys can click on the door and it'll open it so you guys can walk through there.
Holy fuck.
Which
So advanced.
So
door on the
up,
top or the bottom?
up,
Up.
because that would technically be left.
Ah, okay.
So that's like the changing area. It's got two little areas right here for you
Taking a
guys to
poop.
like
Just
cool
taking a
off.
shit, yeah.
Those would definitely be bathrooms. Got some changing areas here. Then Zakun would be able to like go in here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And
Do all that,
okay.
and
There's
then
another door you can open. There's
main
like a
bathhouse.
few very people as well,
Okay.
changing, some leaving, some entering. There's quite a few people here, as you see these
Where's the cunt with a
large,
slashed eye?
large baths here.
Yeah. Yeah, we're looking for an important looking dude with a slash over his eye.
Go
Might not
ahead.
look very important. He might look like a little bitch.
Go ahead. Make a perception check.
I suck at these.
That's too bad.
I'm very good at those.
I got my eye slashed, apparently. You are very good at those.
Holy
Expertise.
shit.
Expertise.
So. Nathan.
Yeah.
You know, there's quite a few people here. It's very loud. Everyone's chatting away. Um, and you know, all these pools are filled up. But in the back, you notice another door that says VIP only.
Okay.
But you don't see anywhere in here someone with like slash marks or like on their face necessarily, like on their eye. Or someone like hiding something like that.
I invisible mage hand the door open like 30 feet before me, and I just walk through.
I was gonna say, well, okay, yeah, I guess yeah, you just do that. I can't stop you.
As you try to do that,
Yeah, unless the door's locked. So I'm sort of like testing if the door's locked, I guess, by trying to open
yeah,
a mage hand
you
while
try
looking
to
at me.
open it and nothing happens. You know, everyone can hear like some sort of rattling sound. And those in the pool next to you, they're gonna just laugh and say, "No, you're not gonna be able to go in there, kiddos."
Bro, there's no evidence that I am trying to go in there.
Yeah, but
Like
there's
my
like a
mage hand
rattling
is
sound.
invisible.
There's a rattling sound though.
Yeah, but I'm like over here. Like I'm pretty far away.
Yeah.
My mage hand is invisible, and
Well, I mean, you can
they're
still
like,
say it
I'm
to
near it.
said rattling sound.
Oh, okay, whatever. Weird cunt, I guess. Well, I have no way of getting in a locked room, so I guess we sit out here and wait for him. So I'll just go and sit like right at the exit
I mean, we
for
do
like a
actually
while.
have to, at some point, take a bath.
Yeah, well, I'll take a bath.
So we can do that for a bit and
At
see if
this
anyone
point,
comes out.
yeah. So as you both are bathing, what you doing? Any deep thoughts?
No,
Not deep thoughts, but some
I'm,
deep scrubbing.
I'm
All
taking
right,
a bath.
all right, all right. Deep scrubbing, deep cleaning. Some of the other gentlemen in this area approach you. They come down across from you. So, you come here often?
No, actually, it's our first time.
Yeah, I know you guys got that stink.
Yes, it's a bathhouse for taking
So,
baths.
how come it's only your first time?
I glare at him.
So how
Someone
come it's your
suggested that
first
we
time?
should take a bath,
I see, I
so
see.
we did.
Multiple people, in fact.
Yeah. So you adventurers or what's the
Yes,
deal here?
we're
All right.
adventurers.
Anything
We just
interesting?
got back
Any tales you want to regale us with?
Our friend just died.
yesterday, in fact. Or no, 3 days ago.
You seem a little chipper, but okay. What happened?
None of your business, frankly.
He got hit by a fireball.
I'm just trying to make conversation here while we're all, you know, relaxing.
Trying to have a bath.
Yeah, just relaxing. Just having a conversation. I can tell you're very fun at parties.
I've never been to him with a party before. Or been with him at a party, so I wouldn't know. And I've not been to too many
You
parties
just see him
myself.
like after that just nod and just like stand up, get out. He goes to one of the other areas.
Thanks,
Oh,
Seth, for that.
he seemed like a nice guy.
So you guys wait
Okay.
and wait. Start
We have a
pruning a
very
little bit.
different understanding of what a nice guy is.
And eventually you begin to hear the door open. And as you hear
Okay.
like the doorknob rattle, pretty much like everyone on your side just like a hush falls over everyone. Everyone was having, you know, various conversations, but it just suddenly falls quiet where the only thing you can hear is like that fountain dropping water into the little pool.
Mhm.
As out comes this man, let me find his token. This older gentleman with quite a built body, though.
Looks
Towel around his
like
waist,
anime
obviously, as
character.
everyone else does.
Yup.
And an eye patch across their right eye. As they then turn around, lock the door from which they came, and proceed to walk.
Hey, Sulu, I think that's him.
Is he naked? Or has he got like
I
a
mean, he's got
towel,
a
or is he fully
towel. Yeah, he's
dressed?
got a towel.
Okay. All right. Well, I say to Neri that it seems like we're clean enough.
Yeah.
Thoughts? Thoughts on that
Yeah,
statement?
let's try to get him, or let's try to talk to him.
Well, yeah. My idea would be like in the change room.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I guess we're gonna make our way to the changing room as he's coming out as well.
Alright,
Yep.
so as he's going to the changing room,
We try not to be like super obvious about like following him though.
mm-hmm.
Oh, you bastard! You can't just go through walls when we can't.
Get good.
I can't even move the fucking map apparently. My shit's all fucked.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, I got it now.
Yep. As he goes into one of the stalls to change, taking his sweet time, and eventually comes out, and he sees the two of you. Can
Well,
I?
when he's in the stall, I'll just get changed out here because I don't know about anything about like social norms.
I mean, some
So
people
Same.
were
I
changing out there earlier when you guys came in, like
yeah,
just
well
culture preference. Hmm.
I say to Neri, I say, so given that we're investigating this eye slasher, what do you think our best start is?
Uh, so we talked to this guy. See if he
No,
could
no, no.
tell us. Oh,
I'm doing like air quotes while I'm saying this.
oh, I
And I'm
got
saying
you.
them really loud.
And I wink really like overtly to you.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
blink really hard. I blink both of my eyes at you. Just
Neither of us know
sideways
what
as
the
well.
fuck
It's
we're
really
doing.
weird. Yeah.
All right. So,
But he's
Well,
tall, so he can't see this.
hmm
And I'll point my thumb at him a bunch before I start talking, and then do air quotes.
I think um 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 oh, what to say?
Not very good
We
at
should
this.
talk to all of the victims and get their story. If only we could find one of them somewhere.
That would definitely be helpful to our investigation of bringing this
For sure.
matter into the
you begin
light.
to hear the door open as he comes out of the stall. You two are quite obvious. You have 2 minutes. What do you want?
Oh, obvious? Obvious about what?
I have no
One
idea
minute,
what you're
30
talking about.
seconds.
Um,
All right, well, suit yourself. Either eye slash can keep slashing.
yeah. So your eye got slashed, right?
Yes.
Uh,
Obviously.
I don't know. Some people wear eye patches for fashion. I'm not a judge.
He just
I'm
takes
not
his
taking a
eye
judge.
patch off. You can just see this like giant slash mark of where his eye used to be. Makes probably makes Neri sick for a second. I don't know about Setsulu. He's probably seen worse.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
And puts it back on.
Well, I was wondering if you could give us your story, how it happened.
The story is that one of those filthy. Sorry, let me find the thing. uh,
Definitely about to be racist.
I can find the stupid thing. One of those filthy Hallow Guard members came into my room at night, slashed my eye, and ran off like the cowards that they are.
The
So
Hallow
what's
Guard?
the Hello God, and why didn't they just kill you?
Well, that's a great question. Why didn't they just kill me? As for who, they're a group of idiots and thieves that were around the city no longer existing.
Well, if they don't exist, then who slashed your eye?
Now they no longer exist.
So it's already taken care of.
So problem solved.
Most of the members are gone, doesn't mean we were able to find the slasher.
You have like a list of them. Like you didn't like them very much, so surely you've got some like intelligence. You're like one of the like most powerful people in the city, or like they just completely elude your
They
nothing.
don't completely elude me. I know where the
All right,
last
can we have
few
that
are.
list? You reckon we
Yes.
could have that list so we could go and like figure shit out for you? Also, do you like have like do you have a personal vendetta? Do you want this cunt alive, or
You
do you have
asked
any
quite a few
preference?
questions. I would definitely
We
enjoy
need quite a few
seeing
answers,
the
bud.
slasher face to face once more.
All right,
And I'm sure
our
you
bounty
two, Neri and
figured out.
Setsulu, know where he is.
Well, our bounty's just to figure it out. So if you want him alive, you'll have to definitely pay for that.
I suggest you speak to your friends at some point.
You
Well,
reckon?
there's less of them. So which one are you referring
Yeah.
to?
Yep. Then one of them's recently died. So
I You almost like sighs for a second. You two aren't that bright, are you?
I like to
because
think
you
I'm very
can't even
fairly
find
smart.
this ice slasher.
Of course I know where he is.
Well, then just go fuck him up.
He's been
What do you
with
need
the
us
two
for?
of you for quite some time.
Yeah, we'll go fuck him up then. We're not stopping you.
Well, it seems you two aren't understanding. I will be taking my leave now. Good riddance.
All right, that cunt's a retard.
Yeah, he did seem very nice to us.
Nah, I have less motivation to find this ice slasher now. He's alluding that it's Neri, but he's been, oh, no, not Neri, fucking Arch, but he's been with us like most of the time. I don't think it was
Well, he
actually
hasn't
Arch.
though.
Oh
Not
yeah,
recently.
true. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Well, look, he doesn't seem like the type of guy to slash eyes. So,
That is true. Also, it's weird that
um,
he, yeah. Does everyone just have it out for Arch in this city? Like, why would he
did he
come
give
here?
us did he like give us the list of cunts and then like leave afterwards, or did he not
Nope,
give
he
us the
just
list because he
left.
was? All right,
He
okay,
said
that
that
cunt's
like
a
you guys
retard.
are with him and left.
All right, well that cunt's a retard, and I don't care about the eye slasher anymore.
Yeah, that guy's a dick. Maybe we
Yeah,
could ask. Yeah, we
maybe
could
we should
ask.
slash his. Maybe we should slash his other eye.
I mean, we could ask Arch about it. See what he says.
Yeah, he's just gonna say that someone is like impersonating him.
Yeah.
All right, then I guess our method of investigation would be like, how do you impersonate someone? I can disguise self, but like probably a lot of ways to disguise yourself as someone.
Yeah.
All right, well, I guess our next port of call would be talk to Arch,
Yeah.
probably.
I'd probably head back.
All right. Hold on. Does my sheet say that? All right. Well, my sheet says he is the council face. It was very not charismatic. So the council, I think, is made up of idiots potentially, if they're letting him do all the talking.
Mhm.
Also, his
So
face is not as pretty as it used to be.
yeah, he looks like shit too.
Okay. You guys chatting about how much you don't like this guy as you make your way back. Um, so yeah, see Arch
Yeah,
So,
Arch, have you
working.
done any eyeball slashing lately, bud?
You see him like panic for a second.
Like,
No,
slashed any eyeballs, mate?
no,
so you
not lately.
have?
One time by accident,
Whose eyeball?
Look, I didn't want to come back here, but
Yeah, but whose eyeball?
I meant to go for the kill, okay? And he was able
Yeah,
to
okay.
defend, and it ended up striking his eye.
So whose
His
eyeball?
name is Lord Eccleton Zalith.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, we
we just had a
solved
nice
the
chat
case.
with him.
You see,
Yeah, we
like, just
solved the case.
like all the color and life from his face just drains when you say that.
He seemed kind of like a bitch. I'm not gonna lie. So I don't know how you missed
I,
killing blow
yeah,
there,
he
especially if
was.
he was
He
asleep.
was.
But
It is.
all right, well, uh, why did you do that? And also, have you been doing the other eye slashes
No,
that have been happening?
after I attacked him, I knew he would be after me, so I ran.
All right, well, case closed, I guess. Neri?
Yeah, I mean, I, if, yeah. Well, I mean, someone's impersonating Arch here. It sounds like.
I mean, it's kind of one of the reasons I haven't been going out. I don't know if they're hunting me up there.
Didn't seem
From
like it.
from the sounds of it, they weren't.
We told Lord Eccleton Zalith that he knows where you are, so we said we'll go up then. And that hasn't happened yet, so I feel like they're probably not like they don't like out to get you. Also, you did see with your like regular ID name, didn't you? Probably.
Yeah.
But what do I know?
So I guess, yeah. What do you want to do, Arch?
Well, I'm worried they're gonna find me, so I'm gonna stay here and make a plan and work on this boat for now.
Okay.
Right. And
But yeah,
prison of your own design, truly.
it's like that sometimes.
Sometimes it do be like that.
Okay. Yeah, I
Um,
guess.
yeah, I guess that's solved. Uh, someone is definitely slashing eyes, but we don't know if that person looks like Arch.
And that person is also killing people. It sounds
Yeah,
like,
that's
or making them
true,
leave
but
town.
that shit
Which,
happens all the time.
yeah. But I mean, why would they take the time to slash the eye unless they're trying to frame Arch for even further, murders?
Mm, true. Were you really worried about that though?
I mean, if Arch isn't worried, I won't pursue it on his behalf.
Yeah. I feel like if Arch was worried, we probably would have been pursuing this earlier.
Yeah. So I guess for now, uh, we go to Thyra's funeral tonight and try to find another contract in the morning.
I guess so. The life of an adventurer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright. Well, Archie, you coming to this funeral or you want to stay here?
Uh, yeah, I guess I should probably go to that, even though I
No
didn't
pressure from
spend
me.
much time with her like you guys.
Well, no pressure from me, man. I'm just going because I think that ancient rituals need to be observed. So observed being like done, but also observed being like looked at too. That shit's interesting.
With that, I mean,
I
you
don't know
guys
what a
have
funeral is
a
like in
few
your culture,
free
so
hours before, you gotta go there. Is there anything you'd like to do?
So a while back, we turned in some weapons, like some enchanted weapons. See if they could
oh
get.
yeah, let's go
Yeah.
pick them up. That's a good
Yeah.
call.
What? No. So as you guys go around town, I mean, yeah, you guys have that note card. Um, So you go to the shop that's listed on that note card,
Mhm.
and you see the fellow that had given it to you and had told you, made the deal with you guys. You see him like running around, very panicked, but his shop is like completely empty.
We get scammed.
Well, I mean, like, there's no
Someone
one there.
stole our
There's like no
Oh.
shit,
one
bro.
there, and he's like just running around, like really frantically trying to like make things look nice. He's very stressed
That's
out little guy.
whack as fuck.
And this is the guy we turned in the weapons to?
Yeah,
Okay. Hi. Remember us?
like he jumps for a second when you come in and say hi. But as he looks, he says, "Oh, yes, you too. Um,
Where's
Yeah.
our shit?
how can I help you?"
Where's our shit?
A while back we gave you the weapons that were taken from you. Um, and you said you would look at them and perhaps give some of them back to us?
Oh, yes.
You know who stole your shit?
Well, you
Yeah,
had
I think
caught them.
we solved that.
No, but like it looks like all his shit's been stolen again.
Oh, no, I have everything in the back.
All right. Why are you so upset right now?
No, I'm not upset. I'm just very nervous.
Why is that?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out with my therapist.
Ah.
Can I can I check if he's lying to me?
Go
To try and
ahead.
investigate if he's fibbing.
Yeah, go ahead, make an
So I
insight check.
feel like he's nervous because we're here. I roll a 10, so I'm not sure.
I mean, you have no reason to doubt him.
Well, I do. I'm suspicious of strangers and I think the worst of them, which is why I rolled inside.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you have no reason to doubt what he's saying. Like, it's coming off as genuine fear and like
Okay.
nervousness.
Alright, well, yeah, those weapons that we gave you,
And like he was like this last time you met him as well.
oh, okay. Have you like
But to be
worked
fair, he
on
was being
those
robbed last time.
at
Um,
all?
well, I had to spend a few days fixing things, but around the shop after the break-in. But everything will be ready tomorrow
Alright, we'll see you
if you want
tomorrow.
to come back then.
Certainly will.
Okay.
Alright, let's go to this funeral.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's probably what we'd be doing next then.
You will make your way to the funeral. You come in. You're the first ones. You're a bit early. Um, as you guys come in, the priest in charge sees you guys come in, says, since you two knew the deceased, would you like a minute alone with them beforehand, or
Yep.
okay, please follow us, and he takes you to a room in the back that currently is where Thyra's body is. If you want a minute, and closes the door behind you and just says, "Let us know when you're done."
Okay, so now we establish the in-world canon of whether we took her shit beforehand or not.
I mean, if I could say like you guys took some of it beforehand and some of it after. Like I don't care. But yeah.
Alright, well, we have her shit then, one way or the other. Yeah, can I just do a little quick look and see if she's got any, like, manacle marks on her wrists
Manacle
slash
like
ankles? Yeah, like a chain.
chain.
Yeah.
Um.
I dreamt she was all chained up, and I want to know, like, that had some sort of effect in the real world, because my dreams tend to have some sort of an effect in the real world
Oh.
lately.
Oh. That. No, you don't see any like chain marks or
Yeah.
anything.
Like, when you didn't have any idea what I was talking about, I figured that I probably wouldn't see any chain marks or anything like that.
Like, yeah, it was just taking me a minute. But yeah, no, you don't see any like chain marks or anything like that currently.
All right.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Did you tell me what you're looking for, or are you just kind of going over the body?
No, I was just sort of looking over it. I wouldn't have said anything.
Okay, I mean, I'm a little confused as to what you're doing, but I guess I let you do it.
All right. Well, I guess we sit here and observe this ritual.
All right, you see various people come in. I mean, you don't really know any of them, just various maybe other adventurers, people in town, people that were just coming in for the night to pray. Who knows? Maybe just some people want to be here for the deceased. As eventually it starts, doors are closed, and they have a couple of the priests bring Thyra's body up front. They say, some prayers, and they ask if anyone would like to say any words about the deceased.
Um,
I'm certainly not saying any words.
yeah, I guess I'll just stand up. We didn't know Thyra long, but she seemed like a capable adventurer and a devout follower of Zeus. Um, I wish her all the best in the next life. And I sit down.
Thank you, thank you. No one else says anything because she didn't really know anyone else in the city.
Yeah.
It's literally just you guys. A few more prayers are said, and with that, they take Thyra's body and similar
Okay.
entrance to where you guys went were taken before. They lead her down a hallway um, as you watch the body be taken down to the burial grounds underneath the Zeus church. With that, yeah, with that, if there's anything else you guys would like to do for the day, if not,
I think that would probably be it for this day.
Yeah, I'm chilling currently.
with that, you guys head back to your boat, your resting area, and begin a nice night of relaxation. Wake up feeling fresh and feeling like a weight is off your chest in the morning.
Feeling oh so fantastical.
With that, I don't really have anything planned, and I know Duck needs to make a new character.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna call it for today, honestly.
Yeah, I'm
That's
fine with
alright.
that.
I know
Yeah.
it's super short, but I think it works.
That's all good.